feeding most of our beans in that 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch, and because of the wind and the heat we've had the last couple of days, it's been a little bit crazy actually how we're drying that top load. We've been chasing moisture, but I'm one to very much not like chasing moisture, assuming that the rain's coming, which I guess isn't always the wisest. But anyway, so we've got our agronomist Christine. She's working with field to field, and she came out and checked, and she's like just trying to dig around a little bit, and so I figured it might not be the worst idea to try going 1/4 inch deeper. So what we're gonna do is, I'm having a little hard time myself with that, but we want to work together with these guys, and I'm also not too old to learn, so old habits tell me don't, but I can learn something. So what we're going to do is, I've gone the first 30 acres or so here. We were in 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch is where my variance was, and now I'm going to do 2 up and downs. I did 1 up and down. I'm going to do 1 more up and down now that I've switched varieties, and we'll do 2 up and downs at that 1.5 inch to 1.75 inch range, and we'll see from there as to, if I go down, what you will see is when I go down now, definitely further to come, but we're definitely in moisture. The question is that going to be beneficial or detrimental? And that is the question we will only know in probably 10 days or so, and we'll see. On that note, I got it loaded up here now, and we're gonna head back out. So this is day, what, 3 now, I guess, of bean planting, and we got probably 2 more after today. So as you can see, I made a bit of a mess here, but that's due to wind. There does not seem to be any end to the wind coming these days, so time for a tractor ride.
Good morning. Well, it's Monday the 12th, and it is a beautiful day. It's supposed to get to 34 degrees Celsius. That's hot for this time of year for us. And Daryl's busy planting. He's giving her. We're all trying to keep him going. Peter's rolling. We got truckers coming for corn, and the boys, Dylan and Quinn, they fed the cows, and I'm gonna head over here. I think they're working with these animals right now. The 4-H animals got out on us, and they got into the pen. I'm guessing that's where they're at. Maybe not. Oh, look at that. They broke through that fence now too. Okay. They are not here. But all our calves, they're all doing good. That one, our last one that was born, that was struggling, well, it's standing right there, and doing much better. We treated him with Mycotil. Not sure exactly what was wrong with him, but yeah, he's doing much better, much better. So why would they do that? They broke through this fence here. Huh. I guess the grass is always greener on the other side. Anyway, they're not out, they're just in the next pen over. So plan is for us, we got to get with that calf now doing good, our plan is to get all these pair out of here and out there. We got a calling for anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain this week, so we want to get them out of this yard before then and get Kowalski possibly breeding. So yeah, I'll do that once the boys get once the boys get back here. I'm not doing that on my own, so I'll sit tight here and wait for that trucker to come so we can load them full of corn. This is load number 2 coming out of this bin. We haven't moved a whole lot of corn, but we got lots of truckers starting to come now. We got this is actually the second one of the day, and as soon as this guy's done, the third truck actually should be showing up. So perfect timing.
Before I get going, I just need to select what I'm doing here, and we should be good now. So we've switched varieties, and now we're good to go. So we got 50 acres done here. Just like that, we are rolling. So in our discussion, I figured I'd just touch on a little bit of my discussion with Christine, a little bit on the seeding depth thing, and that is, so yes, moisture is a good thing. Without moisture, the seeds will not germinate. One thing, there's a few things I've taken into consideration, and that's why I'm having a hard time changing it, but we'll get into that. So, the idea is you want all the seeds germinating at the same time. That way it'll maximize your yield come fall. However, some of the parts that worry me are 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches is, you know, well, whatever, it's about that much. And where my worry comes in is with the temperatures we've had and with the forecast being what it is, they are talking some significant moisture coming in the next little bit, so that takes away my worries a little bit about not being in moisture. And where my actual worry now comes is if we do get that, we've also been having this 30-degree weather, and if our type of land soil or soil here is such that if we get any amount of significant rain, and if it comes down hard at all, and then we get 30 degrees Celsius weather, what we're going to end up is we're going to end up with a big crust, like it'll, whatever, make a crust on top, and the thicker that crust, the harder it is for the beans to come through. So that's a little bit where my worry comes from the going too deep aspect. The other thing is, if the rain's coming like they're saying, we're not going to have to worry about it. 1.25 inches is going to be just fine. So now the crystal ball in all this is the weather forecast going to be right? And that nobody knows until we come to the day. So we're going to do something, like I said, so that's how we're going to do this experimenting. I've never seeded soybeans at this depth. Historically, I tend to seed too deep, and this is the one time that I am actually being cautioned that I'm maybe not going deep enough. So yeah, I guess gotta teach his old dog a new trick. So that's what we're doing. Like I said, we're gonna keep an eye on this for the next few days, let's say a week or whatever, and we'll see whether it makes any difference, and hopefully we don't see any difference. Okay, the boys got here and they're gonna run the planter over to the next field. I'm gonna take the tender unit over there, but before I head over to the truck, I want to just walk across the road, because this field is the last field of wheat that we seeded, and it's out of the ground already. So at least it appears to be out of the ground. And we still do have a bit of water in the ditch. Have to maybe even get my feet wet. See if I can find a hill to stand on. I did. So yeah, this was our last field of wheat, and Just starting to see rows coming through. Yeah, not quite as, there you can see rows a bit better. It is just starting to come through. So if we were to get a nice little shot of rain, an inch or so, a nice gentle rain would be wonders for here as well. Again, don't want to, yeah, always a little bit worried when the rain starts, but that being said, without rain we get nothing. So it's a bit of one of those scenarios. Try not to be picky, but we're always picky. So yeah, so our cereals, nuts and the bolts of me walking across the road were just to verify that our cereals are all up, and that's kind of exciting. So okay, so I came in after getting loaded, and now irony seems to have kicked in because my hydraulic temperature light on my tractor is kicked in. So I'm been in touch with LMS, trying to find out where it is. That is my temperature. Because if I could, like, is it 150, 160, 200? Makes a big difference. So I phoned Kendall, he's gonna bring me an air hose. My rad is a bit dirty. But yes, so the ironic part is yesterday I had a buddy from about an hour away phone me. He was having trouble with his new tractor, having hydraulic temperature trouble, and I'm like, well, I've never had that before. And then about an hour ago, I had a cousin of mine phone and say, hey, I'm having engine temperature trouble. And I'm like, okay. We think on his it boils down to also that it could be hydraulic temperature is actually warming the engine temperature. So whatever, trying to figure this all out. Anyway, long story short, and I go to load my truck or my planter, and shortly after I get loaded, I sit in the cab and my light comes on. So apparently, moral of the story is it's hot out here. You can even see from the beads of sweat on my face that it is almost summerish type weather coming. So, or coming, it's here. Heck with coming, it's here. I think 35 or 36 degrees Celsius today. So we're gonna be 90s plus today, Fahrenheit. So it is toasty. So anyway, we're gonna have, before I get going here, I'm just being a little cautious because I really don't want anything getting too hot here or wrecking anything. So, whatever, doesn't matter. Oh, is that ever
What?
The tractor's saying it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
I hope it fits.
Woohoo! Yes, we know. There you go. Okay, now he's got to push the button.
Well, that's a first. Planting soybeans in May, and the tractor's getting hot. So quickly Jimmy rigged this up so we could blow it out.
That's gross.
That's filthy.
That's all the bloody wind, eh?
Well, we should, at least we know the problem. At least we know the problem. Yeah, I'll back this up over there. Yep. Winded. I did not. Yeah, he's doing good. I never helped him on last night or yesterday. That's awesome. Considering we thought that calf was going to be a goner. Okay. Man, it's hard to say get off now, but yep, we are. Let's go to the barn. All right, Molly, let's do your thing.
What are we doing with him?
Take him to. Put him in the barn.
Okay, but we gotta take his foot thing off, right?
I have no idea, but if we bring them into the barn, then we can all deal with them. If we leave anybody behind, then it's, if you move over a bit.
If I move you, your mom's gonna go. I know that.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Molly. Let's go. Come on. Shh. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Hip. That's a lot of manure.
Why would you take that path?
Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. If they go all the way around, that's fine too.
The alleyway?
Yeah, down the alleyway. That's easier actually, in my opinion.
Oh, that feet will be so hard on that calf. Okay. You guys get to see those?
Yep. If you grab that gate, we'll push these ones down.
Oh.
Come on, let's go. Yep.
Oh, you have to be on this side of the road.
Maybe she knows what she's doing. No. That's fine. Find a pen that they can go in. There, go. Yeah, go. Move the calf in. There. Done. Holy cow. That was close. Okay, now we treat that one. We put them on the trailer. Then we move somebody else into there and move them onto the trailer.
You want to go directly to trailer?
Let's open that door.
Or
Can you give me the meds? Yep.
Grab the dehorning paste.
oh, dude. Where is it?
You did not check on that one, but. Oh, that poor dude.
Oh, you're getting hooped in the face. That's your sister. And we need a glove. Just throw them here.
And it's John Cena.
Oh, you might need to grab the other one.
Other gloves?
No, the other paste, because this paste is...
Where is it?
Yeah,
On top of the fridge.
This is garbage.
.333s is gonna have horns, and so is .362.
Is that all your energy? Nope, never mind. You're right back to run. Fine.
Yep.
Oh yeah, hit them in
But
there.
we gotta get them into another pen.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Put the cat in the pen.
Or go right across. Oh yeah, I know. I gotcha. I gotcha. Mama's coming. Yep, yep, yep. Come on.
Watch yourself, Dylan.
Yeah. We've got some kickers. Well, that pair is moving in nice. Okay, you guys grab that one. I'll grab, which one should I grab? The twins? All right, well, we got them all treated, and now we're gonna move them all out into their pens. You know what else we could do, boys? We could come back for a second load for Kowalski and another pair.
Let's go.
You know, she's a good mom for keeping her eye on the calf all the time. There you go. Dylan, I would just stay back here. This pair will grow on easy.
As long as you put cap first.
Yep. Lift her up. There we go. And close that door. The second one's coming. Second one's coming. You're good, Quinn? Yeah, lock it up. Yeah, they're all in. Hey, Quinn and Dylan went out and they dropped off those pair. We'll see what Dylan's backing skills up. How many times? Everything went good out there though? Yeah. Straight back! Straight back. Like once you get oh no, not. Yeah, he's got to be moved over. What I meant is keep the trailer straight. Whoop! Yeah, you gotta go east. Turn left now and drive ahead. Turn left and drive ahead. Okay, now back up and turn the other way. Yep. Yep. Yep, straighten the truck up. Straighten the whole trailer up. When I say straight, it means keep the trailer straight. Okay, go ahead. Now you gotta go, turn that way and turn right. Turn right. There, now straight back. Straight, you're turning. There, right there, yep. Good enough. Good, just wait. Okay, you got about a foot. Good. No, he's not concerned.
Oh, how
Ryan.
the heck are you out?
Well,
Oh,
Parker.
I was like, what?
We gotta check his feet though.
And we want him second.
Yeah, his blocks are still on. Man, I'm tempted to leave him for a bit.
I'm gonna say Liam, yeah.
Nope, buddy. His blocks are still on, aren't they?
Do they fall off on their own?
He said they will, yeah. We gotta check, and I just don't want to. It's only been 11 days.
Yeah, and this is 2 weeks before you'd be walking normal. So that's, if we want to leave them for 3 or 4 days, that's fine.
Let's leave him.
No point in going backwards.
No, yeah, I don't. Yeah, let's leave him. Honestly, we're gonna put him in the barn. We'll leave him in the barn, and then we'll let the 4-H animals have access to the barn to get out of the shade, or to get into the shade. Sorry, buddy. Parker let you out too soon. He gave you false hope.
Back you go.
Where's Parker? No, don't! We got a pair in here. We got to get out of here. Let's get this pair out. You want to close that up. All right, you guys. Follow mommy. Where one goes, the other one goes.
Hey, Dumb and Dumber.
No, they're smart. Look at them.
One and thing two.
Okay, now you can let the bull out. If everything's closed up good. Well, I have not been out here in a long time. How is that even how did you guys do this?
Dylan came and he put one wheel on over here.
No, I'm just my trailer.
Oh, you're meaning trailer wise. He was like over. He was like right in his back.
What? Oh yeah, she's growing. I'll do one, you do the other. Whatever you got. All right, come with your twins. There they go, they're off.
They're done.
Why do they dig holes?
You should see the one they built by the water over there.
Jeepers. Wonder if it's because it's cooler there? I don't know. Oh well. He's just what?
Special.
Hey, we brought you somebody else. Be happy. Okay. Well, the animals have been doing great. We haven't lost any. Well, not for a long time. We're still sitting at 100%. So 159 cows, 159 calves still. That one that was doing sick, it's doing much better. So yeah.
Okay, we're shutting her down here, Peter, and let me know when you're en route, or more importantly, when you get home.
Okay, sounds good. Well, yeah, see you later.
Okay. We are calling it a day. So thanks for taking the time to watch, and we'll see you again tomorrow.